Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins again, and we're back playing some more Kingdoms Reborn. Thanks for joining me. We're back in Nikanak with its 90 population and its abundance of crops sitting in fields. We definitely are not at a stable state here yet. We're trying to work on a few goals. One is to get the upgrade for town level 4, which will give us the warehouse access. That helps a good deal and opens another slot. Secondarily, we need more population to be able to provide a higher stability of our resources. We right now have fixed some of the problems. Food is less than stable. We had a big spike, we had a big drop, we had a little bit more, we had another big spike. So basically, let us see. This is fall here, fall here, fall here, fall here, and then there's another fall. I'm guessing by the, this is a year, so this would be the end of the year, so this is January, basically. So the food levels drop off. It absolutely capped down to rock bottom right there, and then we brought it back up. Now, we're just about to be able to trade again here. We have immigration locked here, and we were going to put a second one in. I haven't decided to make it happen yet. We have 60 adults and 30 kids, so the population's growing steadily. We've added in another pig ranch, which should help the food once it gets finished. We've got our 4 farms here running. Now, they're in mid-autumn, and they are also all finished with their work. So they're not starred, which means if there's no work there, they should take them away when the change happens. Now, this place does not produce any trees, but look at the fruit. It's getting pretty crazy. Now, when you click on a fruit bearer, do remember that what you're seeing here is the currently ripe fruit, which means this section between these two is not like these are all papaya trees. This is a giant papaya orchard. All the other trees have been purged out. So that's what this guy here has been doing. We got cut and plant set, so prioritize planting fruit trees and cut non-fruit trees only. So the only thing he can remove, and he will every chance he gets, he'll basically try to remove a tree, and then if he can't, he will move on to the next step, which is to try to plant one. And so he'll flip back and forth with that until he's cleared out the area. I don't know if he's actually got any non-fruit trees left to clear out of this area, but, there may be. We could, in future, either move this over to the east or add more as we go across and make some changes up here. We've got this whole turf area in the middle here. Now, this is savanna territory, so it's supposedly really good for... hold on, we're going to move out to see that info. Rich ecosystem supports a wide variety of wildlife. So does that mean we can put the ranches in there and they do really good? Does that mean animals spawn in there more frequently? I'm really not sure. We also have our influence, I believe, is running again. It has been, and it's boosted. Excellent. And it's so it's putting out another 100 influence every cycle. It does this. Influence per season is showing 0, so we must have, if I remember correctly, we must have just recently finished it. Pumping out another 17 coal there for 5 wood. That is a fantastic ratio. We have another charcoal burner placed, but not being used. We've got a coal-fired bakery over here. We could switch them to wood-fired. That would probably be advantageous. We have a furniture warehouse here as well. Music just started in the background. I thought I heard weird sound effects. We got a intensive care production. Production bonus when work slots are full. Yeah, we'll do that. What else? The bakery can have an improvement, a 10% productivity improved. Baker Guild requires paper. That's a little further down on the list. A lot of people have been saying, not a lot, a couple people have commented, hurry up, the pace is too slow. I understand this is a slow-paced, intentionally slow-paced walkthrough of as many explanations as I can possibly muster for the hope that we will give something useful to people information-wise. So we have our quarry over here. It is set to rapidly mine, 30% increased productivity, but for every 100 pieces it takes out, the total left drops by 130. That's a simple enough way to say it. We do have some housing going in over here. It looks like this one was almost finished, and somebody decided to change their mind and go off and do something else. We also have a coal mine planned down here. I think it's going to be close enough to deal with the housing here. We'll see. People are chopping stuff up like crazy. Let's have a look at what our town center is set for. So we got 50 of 69 employment slots in buildings taken care of. And then the other 5 more people in labor and 5 more people in building. I think I would like to up the labor, but that would cost us workers. And I'm not sure that we can afford that. Like right now the issues are what? What are we having issues with? Well, not having issues with food. It is now early winter and we can almost afford to sell food at this point. We're not going to, of course, but we could. Almost. Let's keep the influence thing going because you can spend influence to buy territory and that'll save us cash and other things. Cash and food as the other options. Coal's doing pretty good. Wheat is doing pretty good. Wheat flour is sitting at 146, and we did sell some off, I believe, last time. Oops. We have a baker. Oh, there's our second baker online. I believe him coal-fired. I think that's a good idea. More productivity here would be great. So there are now 2 of them. Another baker is probably advantageous as well. This is our storage here. What is this supposed to be doing? Wheat flour or wheat? This is delivering wheat. Okay. There's so much wheat sitting in the fields, it's astonishing. The winter wheat is, or the fall harvest is still sitting in the fields. It's crazy. We're 3/4 or 2/3, whatever the way to 70-ish%, 80%, 60%. I don't know. We're that much done. 60%. There you go. It does tell me. Done the market, which is going to go in here, and the market's going to allow us to dramatically improve the efficiency of the people's daily lives. Builders-wise, we are definitely short. I'm not really sure what we can do as far as making building stuff happen. The baker, are you working? Well, you are consuming stuff, pumping out bread. This is a sweet deal, though. Look at how much bread they produce. They produce 43 bread from 5 flour. Okay, so in a season, in a cycle, these guys there. This thing has consumed. It's midwinter. This season alone, it has consumed. Actually, if I could go to the flour list here. Flour, please. Resource wheat. We've produced 11, almost 1,200, and used almost 300. Bread, we produced 782 and used 764. They really like their bread, these folk. I mean, can't blame them. Artesian bread, beautifully made, a little sourdough mixed in here and there. That's not how bread's made. But anyways, wheat flour. Let's see. Total, this in winter, which we are in midwinter right now, they've produced 114. So of that 114, they would be using wheat flour. Oh, that's wheat flour. Sorry, wheat flour 114 has been produced in the winter. And where's our bread list? It should be right there. 305 produced. Okay, you guys production this season is 88. Production for you is 72. Wow. Okay, and you guys are consuming way less. Wait a second. Consumption per season is 25. What? That's a little wonky. It was just higher than that, was it not? Am I hallucinating, or did this one say that it was higher? Maybe not. But look at, there's the process going. Okay. This is with the coal fired. It makes 34 out of it. This one makes 43 with it wood fired. I kind of like the idea of wood firing them. You switch that up. You're going to have to switch. You're going to actually have to supply wood to it. That's interesting. Okay. Alright. We're just about to finish that market. So let's focus in on that market. That's going to improve our workload substantially. Right now we've got this fine fellow that's finished. We're going to shut you off. We're going to let these guys build, and then we're going to shut off the ones we don't need to work on, because I don't think we can get any iron for that guy. That's an iron smelter. He needs iron ore. We don't have it. We could buy some up. We've got $1,000. It's late winter. We have 1,000 food. We are going to need medicine in a heartbeat. Okay, change of plans. We need medicine like now. Whoops. Medicine. Let's say we go with 100 medicine. It's going to cost us 1,300 bucks. Yikes. How much does that... Oh, man, I'd really like to be able to get some... You know what? Let's go 50. And then see if we can get 50 iron ore in as well. How much is that going to cost us? 1,000. We could actually do that almost straight up. So if we do 100 of you, and let's say... I'm not going to be able to do 2,000. I don't think there's anything we can sell that'll be worth 1,000 bucks, is there? Steel tools. That would be kind of counterproductive. Coal is valuable. We could sell it. We could sell some of that coal off. Cotton is the thing, though. Let's sell our cotton off. Okay, that leaves us with minus 1,400. So we're going to have to go with a couple more of those and a little bit less of the medicine. Minus 1,029. Really? I mean, we could do it. Let's just go with one. Oops. Oh, that is the minus 120, isn't it? Dismiss. We'll have to wait for it a moment. I think it was 129. Hold on. Close. Do we want to buy a market? Dang. Yes, we do. I'm glad we had that, so let's, glad that happened in that time. Let's go with the medicine, go 50. And go with the iron ore for 100. We are going to get more. I think the medicine will be enough. And then we sell off the 120 cotton. That brings us down to needing 619. We can also do 30 more bucks of some, or 30 more selling somethings. What'll it be? What'll it be? Wheat flour is better because wheat, we get more wheat flour than we put in wheat. It does take some labor, and we're not using this wheat flour up as fast as it's coming in. So I think that's the go-to there. 20% fee brings us down to losing 492. Entirely okay with that. We also have the market, so let's focus in here. We're leaving it paused for a minute while we think this one through. Okay, that's the front door, so it actually has to service that side, which makes sense to me. All that circle, they will service areas in there. That's not where they pick up from. They'll pick up from anywhere, but they will service anything in that circle. So we could have our housing go all the way out to here, and this market would deliver for them. In fact, there could be housing on this side, and the market would deliver for them. We can't, however, build houses in here. That's too tight. Maybe this wasn't quite perfect, but that's fine. It'll work for now. Now, this market has to be prioritized. Nothing else matters than getting that market done. We're going to add 5 more builders in, and we're going to get an autosave as well. Alright, manage the market. So, here's the deal. The market is going to provide, deliver anything in here to the amount they need. So, food, total, tell them to in total bring 500 food. We can tell them to bring a couple hundred bread. It sounds good, like maybe 250 because they really like the bread. Papayas, coconuts, we don't have. That's fine. Fish, pork, game meat, lamb, beef, honey, orange, milk, mushroom, wheat, and grape. So I want them to bring 0 grape. Actually, just take that off the list. Or 0 wheat. I don't want them delivering or collecting wheat to the market. I don't want the people eating the wheat. Now, we also have beer, cannabis, furniture, and pottery as the tier 1s. And then we've got clothing, wine, chocolate, and candles as the tier 2s, books, fashionable clothes, and jewelry as our tier 3 luxuries. So any of those they'll bring to try to bring 70. I don't know what the determination is on this number, if it's looking at and saying this is how many people you have or how much housing you have, and that's the number we're going to apply. I have no idea. What we can do is to also tell it whether or not it should bring coal or wood. Now this market, probably we don't want it bringing wood, because the houses are not bringing wood. We do want them bringing medicine. Let's get 100 medicine in here. Medicinal herbs, sure. Make sure there's 100 in there just in case. Steel tools, also 100. Now, what they'll do is they'll drag that stuff from everywhere on the map. Give them 200 in the coal. Sounds good to me. Okay? All of that stuff is going to be picked up when we get this thing built. So first priority is to deliver all the wood and the stone needed. I don't think... Yeah, we do have enough of everything. Okay, good. Builders are just going crazy on it. That's excellent. Already starting to build up. Now let's see what other tech we're going to go with. I think trading companies might be the next stage for us. If we do trading companies, do we have an export? We do, actually. We have a cotton export. So let's go ahead with trading companies. We'll start building one that'll start exporting our cotton. Question is, can we make cotton into something better? Do we have... Where do we get tailors? Tailor. When we have tier 3, a level 3 house. Level 1 house is basic. Level 2 house comes from having tier 1 luxuries. Level 3 house comes from having multiple tier 1 luxuries. Okay, so the go-to on that would be the builders. That's our wait spot. Oh my gosh, look at this. There's wheat on wheat here. Okay, 100 people now call our small city home. We're a city now, guys. Bling, bling. House with jewelry gets +7 happiness. No thanks. Gold rush, no thanks. We'll take a productivity book, to be honest. 30% productivity from gold mines. Do we even have gold mines in the neighborhood? Nope. Way down there and way down there. Well, we do, but a 30% productivity in gold mines is probably not as good as having 20% productivity on something even super uberish. I think we're going to go with our wood or pottery. We could do more workers. We don't have enough pottery. We have a surplus of clay or no? Or no. More workers there. More workers there. Okay, and the furniture I think is where we'll get the production module in. Because I want furniture and I want pottery going. Do we have a cannabis farm nearby? I don't think we did we? Way up to the northwest. Or way up to the northeast. Or way down to the south. Or way off to the west. Like, we're really quite a ways from anything cannabis related. Alright. We don't have chocolate either, do we? Where does chocolate come from? Chocolatier. Make chocolate from milk and cocoa. But we do have cocoa. Am I understanding this correctly? We do have access to cocoa, okay. Fertility is terrible in the entire plant area, so maybe we put in a couple farms here, or down here. Because that is not hideous fertility. Actually, fertility there's 90. That's fine fertility. Okay. Can we do farms in here? And if so, where do we put them? Let's see, you are out to there, out to lunch is what you are, Drake. What are you doing putting more stuff? That's fine. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. Road in there. Now let's see. Build farms. I'm thinking we probably are going to have some sort of road there. If we do this, what kind of fertility do you get for max yield, or max size, dudes? Your average fertility is 56. Oh, that's not the right one. That is right there. 56, huh? We don't want that. That's not what we want to do. It's going to be too far out for the housing. What the heck just happened there? Clear, cancel all. Okay, that's going to be too far out from our housing, and it's going to be ineffective. So let's not do that one. We could do wine over instead on here, which will not be too far from housing, I presume. Let's see, 372 needed for the influence there. We'll come back for that one then. I'm just looking for another cash crop, right? If we can put in a trading company or two and just start selling cotton and start selling grapes, even if we don't process them anywhere, there'll be a straight up cash production where a couple people, in this case 4 people, are producing all this cotton and it's going nowhere. Right? It's literally going nowhere. What do we got for cotton? I don't think we actually have any because it doesn't count if it's sitting on the floor. I see. Okay, so we need more laborers, for sure. Let's see what we can do there. And I'm going to see about actually putting in... Where's our range here? I think maybe we need to put in a storage here. Temporarily, perhaps, but a storage. 4x6. This can be managed as sold none, and go with cotton. cotton, eh? Let's get some cotton here. Cotton fabric? Sure. I don't know what the cotton fabric is made from, but, I mean, that makes no sense. I know what cotton fabric is made from. I don't know who makes cotton fabric. Presumably a tailor? Cloth from leather or wool, it says here, but I think recently there was an update that lets cotton be used from, or be used to make stuff at the tailor. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that one. We will find out together. Let's get more influence going. We do need to trade. We brought medicine in, and all we've got left is 8. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's bring in another 50. And then export what? We did wheat flour last time. I'm okay with doing another 200. No, I'm not, because we don't have 200 there. Minus 150. Okay, leaving with 100 points we can spend and or buy. 100 iron ore. That's costing us 700. Okay, go 50. 50 iron ore. Costs us 400. Can we offload anything? It is late spring and we have 900 food left. Okay, most of it's in wheat though. And I really don't want them selling wheat. Ugh. Alright, we'll sell off a bit more wheat to make it a positive trade, or close to net positive trade. Okay, so the idea of this place is to allow them to quickly dodge back and forth, delivering the cotton directly to there. I don't know that that's going to happen. I don't know if there's just some limited storage. Boost archer efficiency. Keep making me the influence. Tom just died of old age. Can we have a moment of silence? Farewell, Tom. More bread made at 43 apiece. I am very happy with these bakeries. That bakery is a joy to behold. This is an annoyance to behold. Why don't I have this down here? Room for another... whatever. It's fine. It's a mess. We will relocate it later. We'll probably have the charcoal production. Perhaps even have the charcoal production up here somewhere. But we got forestry happening here, but not a lot. Nobody working it. Okay. Can I maybe force one of them to work? That would be lovely. Is that smart? I'm not sure. No, lack of builders is fine. I want this place built. Did we get the market done? We did. Excellent. Okay. So, upgrade more workers in the market is possible. Right now it's with 5. So what they do, provide fuel, food, medicine, tools, and luxuries to houses. They don't exactly provide them to the houses, do they? I don't think they deliver them to the houses. I think they bring resources in 50-unit bulk. So, normally, a person like you... I can't select you. If this person was going to go get something, what do you get? Fun. That's your happiness. Oh, you're hanging out by the inn there. Okay. We got to find somebody who's carrying a normal amount of food. You are probably a moving resources person. That's... Oh yeah. You're taking 1 fish. What are you doing, Bruce? What are you doing? You're working there. All he had was 1 fish because apparently there was 1 fish available somewhere. Oh well. Anyways, that's built. Now, my thought is, can we do something like have a market over here? Can we put in a market over here and say, okay, bring me some just iron, bring me coal, bring me that sort of stuff. But apparently we can't. We can only bring things relative to the housing. So I've been told that there may be another logistics building to come, or that has come. I don't know quite which way that was described. Kind of blanking on it at the moment, but I don't know. Are you working on this spot? You've cleared it. Good. It's cleared and the wood is provided. We just need to get somebody, this fine fellow lady, whoever that is up here. What are you doing? You are taking pottery home. Move storage. Yeah, you're taking 10 pottery, which is the most you can carry back to your lovely home right here. Okay, so she's just delivered her pottery, and that now is going to update that house, which is great, but she's also supposed to be building this plot. So she's now going to get food, and she had to run all the way up here to get the pottery from their workspace, instead of going blip between the house and the market. Much better opportunities could be made if she would have access to the right, to the ready resources. So all that time I was just babbling, she was unproductive effectively for her job. Not entirely unproductive, but you know what I mean. She was not doing great accomplishments. We are out of medicine. The medicine's almost here. 50 of them. The tools have not been produced. We need to let this blacksmith happen if we had iron. So we now have iron ore and coal. So we're going to bring this guy online and prioritize it for 2 employees. Okay, so we're going to make 2 guys work that place, or 2 peoples work that place. Men or ladies, I do not care. You're both equally productive. Okay, he's she or he or it. They're already there. There's the other person delivering coal. Excellent. Coal's there. Coal and iron are there now. Good. And now we can actually start producing batches, and this place produces workers. Smelter with full worker slots. Now, I don't think 205 counts, but it might. If I click this and the efficiency jumps by 50, we know maybe that is either bugged or that it works. It works as intended, and we do not have 50 slots, or 5 full slots. Let that go. Actually, hold on. Let some time pass on it. Okay, presumably that's enough, right? And other events have happened. We pull that all the way up. So there we go. They immediately have full slots available. Okay, so they're really productive if we have 5 people. They produce 5 more bars per action if they have 5 people. Decreasing the input would be fantastic with some brick. I don't think we're going to do this. I think we can't afford that many workers right now. We're going to leave it at that. We need to have some tools brought in, but we can't. More worker upgrade. Okay, the inventory here is papaya, mushroom, coal, excellent, tools. There's 47 tools in stock. Okay, why don't you go get some? Where's your house? Why am I not able to click on you? There we go. Get fun. You're not the person. Oh, maybe you are. You are the person. Can't properly work without tools. Where's your house? Down here, so why don't you go get tools? Move resource. Alright, this is not ideal. Your priority is clearly not working right. You're going to go get some coal for your house instead of getting the coal from here. That's less than ideal. Where are you going? What type of worker are you? Lucy, age 19. Where are you going, Lucy? Are you actually going off to deliver to that stockpile? Really? That's what we're doing with the coal? Okay. Not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Okay. I need a storage yard here then. Let's do just a small one here so it can just disallow everything except for coal, please. Because I don't want people wandering the entire town. It's good we noticed that, because the logistics is a beast of a problem in this game if you don't do it right. Is there a new logistics person? Oh, look, improved woodcutter 2. I've never seen that one. Quarry improvement, cattle, house adjacency bonus. Improved logistics. Logistics office hauls specific resources from within the radius of its delivery target in 50 unit bulks. Okay. From the radius of its delivery target. Okay, that's a little weirdly worded, but we need to get that baby up in order to be able to improve our logistics even further. We have a massive supply in late summer of this cotton coming out, potentially coming off, but nobody to deliver it. So that's the population issue we're having here. Let's see if we get any immigration cards. Oh, look at that. Right there, baby. Give me the immigrants. More people is wonderful. Now, we are short on tools, which is not wonderful. Let's see if we can buy some up for now. Well, we have the option. They're pricey. Forgot how ridiculously pricey they are. Okay. Do we have bars? We have iron bars in stock, don't we, already? Bet you we do. No, we don't. Iron ore, 120. Iron bars, we have 0 in stock. Okay. Do we have any cotton put in the fields? Nope. Can you go minus 20, please? For now? What else can we do? That's 1,700 bucks. 0 stone, basically. We got food. I'm not going to sell the leather because it becomes important very soon. Wheat's not super valuable, but wheat flour, do we have any of that? We're almost out of wheat flour. Okay, so we need more wheat flour being produced because it's all going into bread and not enough of it. Really? That seems a little odd. Alright, we will then get rid of any number of wheat we can to fill out this order. 1,100 still needed. Darn, that's pricey stuff. Jeepers, those are pricey. 7 if we could take the... Oops, we can take the 10 off there. We go this way, that's minus 730. Wow, that is just not happening, is it? These tools are too expensive. 351, we can already do that. And there we go. Okay, we're not doing a lot with that, which is not ideal. Very, very expensive. So the market is taking 5 employees. Do we need 5 to keep it stocked? I feel like that's probably not true. Probably not true. I also feel like we probably do not have enough medicine being produced here. I'm thinking we switch these guys to medicine for next season. It is late summer, so I doubt they'll produce any more this year, but we are short on medicine, which is very traumatic. Now, this is interesting. We show no medicine here. We show no medicine here at all, and we show 0 tools. However, the market is showing tools and 47 tools and 44 medicine. Now, let's see if anybody uses this market. That is another person that is not working at the market, moving 10... Oh, it's iron ore down south, okay. Did you just deliver from? No, you guys are bringing medicine in partial chunks, okay. Cowbells, early autumn has begun. An iron smelter and a blacksmith, service wildcard. Sure, we'll go with the service wildcard. Then we'll go with our reroll. Oh, no, we don't get a free reroll, that's right. An ag card and a buy wood. Okay, we don't have really the ability to do much wood buying or the need to. So we get an ag card. See, now they're stacked. We got extras. Card removal. These are interesting. If you've got the surplus cash, we're going to show this off. Let's go ahead and buy this one. Card removal, if I haven't already described it. That allows me to pick a card that I never want to have show up on the list anymore. So I could say, you know, we got lots. We got agriculture cards, we got wild cards, we got service cards, and so on. We could get rid of something that repeatedly or regularly shows up. Like we could say, never show me a hunting lodge again. Done. And so anytime we roll here, there's no chance of getting hunting lodges in here anymore. Okay. We could do another sell food, which might be very viable this year if the autumn goes well. It's an option. And then the mine wild card is another one, but it'll take up our last slot. So I think we'll take the sell food and leave it at that. Anything else here? Industrial cards we don't have yet. Ag we do. Okay. Go ahead. That's just stocking some wild cards, so not going to do much for us at this point. Now, each of these have people in them. Let's see if they... Oh, there we go. Somebody's starting to load up the cotton in there. That's good. Research has been completed on the trading company. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That's going to be a big deal for us. All right, Silk Road is trading posts and companies built on deserts get less trade fees. That's going to be valuable later, but right now... we definitely need a medicine maker. Trading company, are we going to buy that? Yes, we are. We have the cash for it. Alright, so trading companies. We're going to need to be exporting things with a trading company. We got a dock nowhere, so we're not going to have oceanic trade. That's a thing. I think we're going to plop a trading company in here. I don't know that its location to other stuff matters, other than housing. And this will be able to access this housing. That's fine. Let's bring that guy on as quickly as we can possibly do it. Need more tools, I know. We also need more medicine. But both of them are apparently stocked here, which may mean that people living up here get no medicine and no tools. That could be troubling. Have I over demanded on this place here? Maybe. Let's manage this. They've got people to do the pickups. So what if we said, instead of that number that I gave you before, let's go down to, just hold 20 tools. Because I think people just use one at a time. Maybe not. And let's drop medicine to medical herbs to 50 and medicine to 50. Now, I don't know that that's going to be able to stem the tide of the problem right now, but we'll see. Okay, go ahead there and let that happen. Now, I don't know if you guys unload. Do you unload what we have? We have 47 tools, which is now above the order. Yeah, it says we consumed 10 this year, so... Why are you walking by? See, this is disturbing. Cannot properly work. Where's your house? I wish we could jump to his house. Although we should be able to see a little floater of his house when... if we're close enough. Or if we're... mouse over. Okay, so he's living right there. He just walked by this place. Let's follow this friend. What is he doing? He's picking up supplies and delivering them to somewhere. Presumably somewhere. Okay, over here. Alright. Now, is this thing going to be done anytime soon? No, it doesn't have its wood delivered yet. We have lots of wood, lots of coal. The out of medicine, out of steel is really disturbing. But it is right here. 44 and 47, so nobody's picking them up. We got people all over the place running with no tools, and they're not picking up tools. Am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something wrong with this pickup? Is there a command for the people? Is there an order in the community? House, tab, whatever here. Is the market broken? I don't know. Is there a bug going on? It's possible. It's still very early access. Just came out. But I'm going to assume that it's me. I'm just gonna have to be smart and assume that it's me doing something wrong. So if you guys know what the solution is to this, in the comments, I would muchly appreciate it. We've got effectively two things going on. Our medicine has been hogged down here. I'm fine with that. Our tools have been hogged down here. Kind of fine with that too. We have people walking right by the building, right by this market, that are not picking up the tools. Let's see if this guy does. Nope, he just walked right on by. And he's going to get food. He walked right by there too. He lives right here. So he's going to go get food. Let's follow him. He's got the little Simi Starrod. He's heading over to get the oranges there. He's fine now, presumably. Now he's still short on tools. He's getting food again. Sam, what are you doing, Sam? Or did he just deliver the food? Nope. He just delivered food or delivered something to the house. Where are you, Sam? He's happy. He's also idle. He has no workplace. He's moving resources. I think something's wrong here. Okay, so we're going to load, reload, and check on the forums, on the Discord for the game and see if there's any... Oh, we have a ton of wheat in mid-autumn. I'm liking that. Wheat flour. We could dump the 80 wheat flour. That's good, and let these, see if these guys are producing. Oh, 10 wheat produces 8 wheat flour? Really? I did not know that. I didn't realize that it dropped that. Requires 10 wheat. You have 10 wheat. You have 20 wheat. No, it just was rolled over, I guess. That's fine. Alright, so possibly we have issues with the market not working properly. Possibly I thought this one through wrong, and maybe there's something I'm doing wrong here. But the market, I am of the impression that the market is supposed to be affecting people in this zone. This is not where it picks up from, but where people can pick up from it. We have all these foods and all these resources, and they're going elsewhere to get stuff. So perhaps we're dealing with something weird going on. She works there and lives there. What are you doing, lass? You are getting food. You just got food. You are idle now. Clear drops. Farm. Okay, so that's what you're going up to do. You're idle, but you're working there, so there's no jobs pulling you, so you go off and do other work. Well, that's good to see. Now, clearing the farm. Yeah, I was going to say, clearing the farm is going to be picking stuff up and delivering it, right? Alright, that's great. It's totally great. How are we doing on the work on the trading post? The materials are there. It needs to be built. We're going to go up here. We're going to... Oh, no. We got 5 people in there already? Okay, that's fine. So we got laborers moving stuff, which seems to have improved things. We did prioritize this guy, so we've got some wood production happening again this year. Resources for wood. Wood is being produced slightly more than it's being consumed. Coal is also slightly more production than it's being consumed. Not a comfortable margin, but some. We're using up a lot of bread, so we're really feeling the gluten here today. Glutonia needs to be our next town. Papaya is consuming more than we produce, so we actually used up a bunch in winter, and we've not gotten back to winter yet, so we're actually in the middle of the great harvest, which is fantastic. Our food is at 2281. I'm happy with that. The chart looks like it's generally going up, but not stably going up. I'd like to see kind of every season gets better by a little bit until we do like the big sell-offs. So we're going to leave it at there in our, what is this, 5th episode of our tutorial walkthrough. Our tutorial-like walkthrough, our learn and go type of deal. We did think about doing cotton here. We also did think about doing this here. We have been trying to get the influence to grow, but it's not quite as fast as I expect it, or as fast as I remember. We've been trying to get pottery into place. We've got a bit stored there, showing stored, but we also have 35 of it here. So I'm confused as to what's going on here. The selection on the left is not indicating any of this, and I've yet to see a single person pick up any of this. We have 47 tools and 44 medicine this entire time. So we must have something weird going on. More pottery, the 10 pottery got delivered? Oh, great. The only pottery we had? Lovely. We're mid-autumn and the fields seem to be nicely cleared, which is great. Actually, the cotton fields are not. That's less than great. Oh, chomping a bit here. If they don't get finished, I'm not going to scream bloody murder about that one. Look. Job's done. They've removed the workforce for that. I love this. Now, that is not because... Now, if I force labor on there, I don't think he should put anybody in there. Because there's nothing to do. Pretty sure that's the case. So, that should be fixed. So if I tell the buried guys to be prioritized, it should remove the berry guys once winter hits, because they cannot harvest berries in the winter. Our tools are now sitting at 13, which means what? Oh, which means the tool delivery arrived. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to see what we can do for the next episode. We're going to sell off this 300 of this cotton for an $1,800 boost. That's great. We're part of the way to our one of our goals this time. We got the market in. It's being wonky. Don't really know what to do about that. There are 5 of 5 workers, and it's supposed to be doing its thing. I get still entirely lost on what to do with that. It unfortunately has a blue card, not a green one. So I don't know that there's anything more we can get for green. Homebrew. So pottery should be in almost all the houses, because that is the only thing providing them stuff. Which means we're getting a lot of homebrew. We're getting $120 from homebrew. Of our 457 is coming 34 from the libraries, 100.8 from the home luxuries, and 120 from homebrew. So that's turned out to be a great card for us. Tomorrow we're going to set up this guy, because it seems like he just finished, and we'll take care of that in the next episode. But thank you everybody for joining me for another episode. The game is available in the description down below. Check out our Fanatical link to find yourself a copy of many of the games that we play on the channel for great discounts when they're on sale. They have some fantastic sales over there, and of course you get 100% legit key, and a couple bucks goes to helping the channel, and you get a deal. It's a win-win. So we'll see if we can make some win anything with this playthrough going forward, but thank you everyone for loving it, and for giving the feedback, and for remembering to hit the like button as often as you see these videos, because it really does help promote the channel and promote more suggestions for you. So if you want to see this type of game, you hitting the like will tell YouTube, show me more of Drake's this type of game. So thank you so much for everybody for watching, and I appreciate you all being here. We'll see you in game.